Hi everybody, Dizzy Crafter here with another video. Welcome everyone who's coming to watch what I've been making. This is basically a follow-up from my previous video, as I did a tutorial on how I did my wreaths. But since then I've decided I wanted to do some wreaths that were still traditional but some that wasn't traditional, like autumnal colours but autumnal themed. And I've had some really good fun with that, so I'll show you the proper autumnal ones first, because I've only got a couple of those anyway. So I've got two of these and they're more or less identical and they are super tiny. Let me see, I've got a ruler. Yeah, so these are about 20 centimetres wide, because these had to go on a graveside because it's for my mother-in-law and her twin sister, hence that's why I wanted two more or less identical. There is a little bits of differences and stuff. This is nice, got a nice glittered pumpkin and stuff, and that's just because I found things later on that I didn't have when I made this one. When I made this one, there's still strings of glue all over them. I need to take them off, but I just thought that was a nice perfect size to go on the graveside. And like grandma, as I used to call my mother-in-law, so I was called her grandma, and she loved autumnal colours, and I couldn't make one for grandma and not for her twin sister Val, who I only met for a couple of years, but she was a lovely lady. So when it's their birthday, so I'm going to send them over to them for a little birthday gift. Right, and now we're going to something that's not quite like the autumnal colours. Well, it ain't autumnal colours, but I just feel like it's just something so different, and I just love this colourway. So we've got like a mint green, sage green, gold, creams, turquoise. There's all kinds of colours in here, but all in them shades really of greens and creams and golds. And I just absolutely love this. I love this little bird. I hope you can see him here. There we go. These was actually purchased by my daughter. She'd found them in our local Lidl, and there was literally only £3 for a box of 6. So, and they come in all different colours. I've used all the green ones already, of course. So I need to go and see if we can find any more, because she got what they had there. Yeah, so I painted a lot of these up because a lot of these was obviously the orange coloured pumpkins, and I painted them up to the colours I wanted. Splattered some with golds, left some plain. I painted up the leaves and that in the gold, and I've glittered some up in the greens, and there's like others, and like these was painted up. The flowers was painted up. Probably could have done with another coat, but I feel like that gives a bit of extra texture anyway. Glittered the centre because these was like bright orange. So yeah, so that's like a really fun way to buy the stuff you need. If you're not in the right colours, just paint it all up, which I do share that in my video anyway. And like I say, I've painted this one up as well. The next one is the exact same colourway, but it is a bit different because it's on a completely different wreath type. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but this kind of slants up, so you've got some height in this one. And I'd found this ribbon in my stash. Well, it's not really ribbon, I don't quite know what it is. I bought it when I first started crafting. I never used it, and it's worked perfect for this, and it saves a lot longer time, because when I'm using the black string, and that takes a long time to do, but I feel like the black would have been too harsh. So again, this is different. I'm probably going to have to zoom out a little bit so you can get the full effect, just because of how big this one is. I never actually measured that one. I don't want to be really going to be big enough. But yeah, this is 30 centimetres. And the previous one was 30 centimetres. So they're both the same size, but this one looks bigger because of that depth that it's giving you. So the ribbons are like coming out of different areas. So it does make it look like it's bigger than the previous one. but the actual ring is the same size. And again, I've painted up lots of things. I've done the berries and glittered them up because I just love glitter. I think this one was glittered up. I've left that one plain, but on other ones I've painted them up and they've come up lovely. And I went back to the shops to try and get more of those because of how nice they came up painted, but I couldn't see any. So, and it's not a shop that's like around the corner, it's quite a drive. So yeah, this is probably one of my favourite ones of all, and this is actually for me, so that was lucky. So that was that one. And then the next one is something completely and utterly different. Now this is much bigger. It's going to be a bit more than 30, so I'd say probably about 35 centimetres wide. I've not actually ruffled all these up so that they go in, but you can see the colourways and stuff. Like, again, there was a lot of painting involved with this one because everything had to be painted because there was just nothing like in this colourway that I could get. So I even had to create my own paint because I tried to match the paint to match the ribbon. I didn't quite get there, but don't feel like I did too bad. So yeah, all the leaves, all the flowers, everything apart from this large pumpkin, because after me painting a load up in black, I'd found these in my local one below, which was crazy. And this little bird again, but this time I've glittered up the bird, you can see there, whereas I'd left the bird plain on the other one because although I had a bit of sparkle, I feel like this has got lots of sparkle. And I've done this in the ladies' colourways of her living room, so that's why I went for this, because I wanted to make something special for her, and I hope that she does like it when I give it to her. So that this pumpkin here, this was actually a lovely velvet velour pumpkin, and although it doesn't look as nice as it did at velour, I still think it's turned out okay, because at the end of the day I couldn't get one like this. I had a turquoise, but it was more blue turquoise than green turquoise, and it just totally threw it out completely. But yeah, I am really pleased with this one as well. And then I've just got one more, and again this is a total different colourway for I wouldn't say Halloween, but it's not, it's for autumn. And this is one that I've made for my daughter. She chose, and she wanted, well, I said I was going to do a pink one because she's just had a little girl and her room's pink, and she was just like, well, can I like this green, can I have the green in? So she's chosen the greens, I chose the pinks. I wasn't too keen on it when I first made it because I feel like the green was a little bit too much, but it's grown on me. And maybe it's because I'd done that black and green one previously. I probably overseen some too much green. But again, we've got this little bird that she'd found. And I've glittered him up, or her up I should say. Although it doesn't really matter if he's a girl or boy. And then we've got lots of stuff. Again, this was a lot of painting. It's just not focusing, I'm sorry. So to bring it back down again. I love these little mushrooms here. Yeah, so that's some really good fun. And again, this was another one of those heighted wreaths. And all I need to do now is just pop some ribbons to hang these up with, and then they are done. So I'd really like it if you'd let me know what you think of these different style wreaths, or do you prefer the autumnal wreaths? And I'd love it if you would give me a thumbs up, a comment, a like, anything, and even possibly subscribe. Without further ado, I'm just going to say goodbye, and thanks again for watching, and I hope I've given you some inspiration, and hopefully you'll see you in the next video. Bye!